Oh, fuzzy. Hey, Tim, I can't see you and I can't hear you.
Now you can. I had to go get my jacket. I was cold too.
Okay, you're cold
That's
too.
where I was.
I'm wrapping myself up with blankets here.
Oh, it's cold here, and I know up in the mountains it's gonna be a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Our mountains might have snow.
What's that?
Our mountains might have snow tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we had snow yesterday. Yeah, it's still lying around. So anyway, but Kimmerau.
Maybe.
Kenyalu Kinchuk. You don't sound certain. Kinchuk. Yeah. Oh. Oh boy.
Somebody's coming in.
Okay, here we go. Here's Andrea.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can't see you, but we can hear you. Okay.
Kiramahu.
Oh, hamigama tapala. Hami becken fuger ha schneck. That's the Beaunton. Yeah, so
See if I can get my picture working.
okay.
There it is.
There we go. Okay. And here's Heather. Okay, Heather's coming. Well, okay.
There she is.
Okay. All right. Well, come around, Heather.
Hagama, Hamiski.
Well, how Cooper, Koos, Cooper.
Was that a question?
No, I just said you work too much.
Yeah.
Koos. Koos is a great word. Koos.
Too much. Yeah.
Yeah, too much.
Koos.
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
CUS.
There you go. Okay,
Because Duolingo has it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I.
Oh,
That's why I like that
I'm
word.
only on unit 10. I'm just finishing unit 10.
Okay.
Koos.
Koos, yeah.
Koos.
Yeah. You can use well, how corporate koos, you work too much, and koos koos cake, too much cake. I mean, so you can use it in a couple different ways there. Yeah. So anyway.
Koos. Okay. That's a new one.
Okay. Smart.
Hai fur.
Oh yeah, I food. Yeah.
Did you get any snow?
Oh, that's not Beaunton. Yeah, there's snow in the mountains. Stoke da orlich.
2 feet.
2 inches.
2 inches. Okay.
Train would be feet.
Train. Okay.
Train, feet. Well, the tray tre, okay, 2 feet, because it's singular.
Mhm.
3 trein, 3 feet, trein. Okay, okay, and then slot would be a yard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They use imperial. Inches, feet, and yards.
Well, officially, you know, they're on the metric system, you know, but Gaelic still has, you know, the old English measurements, colloquially. Yeah. So anyway.
I hope Michelle shows up today.
Yeah. Has anybody heard from her?
I know she was working on Duolingo today because
Oh, okay. Well, sure.
we're connected, and it said congratulate Michelle for
Oh, okay.
doing something, and
Right.
so I did.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah.
She's. It said that she kept up her streak and did something, and
Okay. Well, good. So she was taking care of her brother last week. Is she still in San Diego? Do you know? Oh, you haven't.
no, she's in Boise.
But
Or
her brother
near-
lives. But her brother lives in San Diego.
Right. Last week she
Oh.
came down to San Diego.
So,
with
yeah.
her brother. Yeah. So
I didn't know where he lived.
yeah. So anyway, okay. Well, she's doing well. Okay. So okay. Well. Okay.
What about Pat?
Yeah. What
I
about Pat?
I know. I texted her about an hour ago. But her for back from.
Okay. Okay.
So are you having high I don't know if you do, because maybe it's just SDG&E, but the gas charges for
Uh-huh.
running your heater been pretty high down here.
Oh, have they?
No, I just thought of that because I see Tim's in a coat
Yeah.
and I'm in a coat.
I've been keeping it close, but we just got a new one. It was 188. Last month it was 100. So it wasn't too bad. Compared to some people had like $500.
Now, is the rate going up or?
Well,
is-
yes, San Diego Gas and Electric gets the rate from, I don't know, they bought it for someplace really expensive.
Uh,
So they raised it, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, some of my friends have 800 to
Oh, geez.
over $1,000 that
Oh,
they
my-
owe for January.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was
We're-
that was a
think
big
we're-
topic at work.
Yeah,
A lot, like you said, a lot of people at work were saying that their bills were $500 to $600 for their heat.
Oh, boy.
we turned off our heat on the 9th. We saw it going up and we just turned it off. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
cold,
Mm.
wearing lots of layers.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do too. I mean, you know, we keep it not totally off, but, you know, but down, you know. So, oh, I have yet to read the article, but I just saw an article on the internet. Somebody built a house that stays 70 degrees and
At all
without being-
times.
Yeah, without being heated. So I've got to read that article.
I know.
See what the secret is. Okay.
They live in Arizona.
Yeah, they live in Arizona. That's right.
But- It gets cold during the winter, so
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, yeah. Or like the old Highlanders, they let the cows and the sheep inside. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Oh, and I've got one question. Andrea, what's the correct pronunciation of your name? Is it Andrea, Andrea?
Andrea is good.
Andrea. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. All righty. All right. Well, let's get started. Don't know where everybody is, but maybe they'll show up. So I
Remember,
clicked it.
Shanti's sister was supposed to visit, so I think maybe that's Shanti's.
that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shanti.
I remember.
Yeah, yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, let me. Yeah, okay. Can you see the screen?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. All right, very good. Okay, all right. So Gael-Talk, Nishara Gaelic Vristja, na Vierlach Klistja. Better broken Gaelic than fluent English. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, and we're all finding the invite link. All right, okay. All right, Shanachel Neshechina. Old saying of the week, proverb of the week, okay? Ishar Jichel on Dunya Luck, Nahum on Dunya Lacher. Okay, so it's better diligence of a weak person than indifference of a strong person. Okay.
Mm.
You know, and better the diligence of the weak person, jichel, diligence. Okay, and so from that we get a saying something like Nami Jennifer Moyiko. Yeah, I'm doing my best. Okay, Hami Jennifer Moyiko. Okay. Okay, which is a nice little saying. Okay, you know, so somebody questions your effort, you say, well, Hami Jennifer Moyiko. You know, I'm doing my best. And it's not dismissive, you know, it's you know, I mean, you know, it's meant seriously. Okay. And let's see, Nahum on Dunya Lacher. Dunya Lacher would be strong, luck would be weak. Okay. And Suim means respect, esteem, regard, attention. Okay, and so no is a negative, sort of like un or miss in English.
Ah.
Okay, so nehum, okay, disrespect or disregard or inattention, something like that. Okay, no. So yeah, so if you see this in front of a word like that, neo-hum, you know that the root is the opposite. So you know, so we're you know, so we're forming a meaning from the opposite of the word. Okay. All right, leva. Okay, so according to our efforts to make our learning more comprehensible, rather than lecture for 45 minutes and then expect you to get it. We're taking we're taking our learning in smaller steps, but then having more practice. Okay, and so we'll get to the practice that we're going to do today. But today we're going to learn two verbs and or two verbal nouns, and and then the prepositions to or and from, or at least two of the prepositions that mean to and from. In Gaelic, there's a few of them, but anyway. So now the verbal noun, if you remember, is the word sometimes something like the ing word in English. We can form a progressive or something that translates as the progressive. That is something like I am going, I am coming, I am doing, I am singing, he is singing, they are walking, things like that, the ing meaning. Now, the verbal noun is not quite totally that. there are other uses for the verbal noun. Sometimes it's just a noun, and in some uses, grammatically, it functions more as a noun than as a verb, even though it's communicating action. So it's sometimes both, okay? But tonight we're going to be using and taking a look at the verbal noun for coming and going, okay? Okay, and then something to now, you might remember this. I mean, because some of what we're doing in the early part of this year is doing a little bit of review. Okay, so now you might remember that the verbal noun is preceded by the preposition ek, which is at. Okay, so, and we see it in usage with the verbal noun, not as ek, aig, okay, right there, but as either ag or a apostrophe, but it's the same word, okay? But it's ek, so it's at, and and so literally what the verbal noun translate to literally is something like, I am at the doing of something. I'm at the doing of something, though we don't translate it like that, of course. We just say I'm doing something, but you can see right there, that can't be a verb, right? It can't be a verb because you can't be at a verb. It's a noun that you're at. So anyway, but it functions and translates at a verb. And so here's a couple of examples. So the ek with the G, you use with verbal nouns that begin with a vowel. Hami agestich, hami agol. Okay, so and then as we know, we have the rule or the guideline in Gaelic that we don't have two vowels together that are in different words. Okay, right? So you would not say hami estich, hami go ol, right? It's a goal. And then pay attention to how it's pronounced. Sometimes learners try to pronounce this as we would in English, ek estich. That's not how you pronounce it. The pronunciation is, and I'll just put this here, pronunciation agestich is something like gestich. You see the G slides over to be pronounced with the verb, with the verbal noun. So it's agestich, okay, not ek estich, okay? It's a goal, not ek ol, okay? Okay. All right. And then the second one, the a apostrophe, is used with verbal nouns that begin with a consonant. So hami akoshik, akoshik, she was walking. Fechen, seeing, be it a fechen, they will be seeing. You see, so any kind of consonant, you use the a apostrophe, and you just pronounce the a. All right. Okay. And then keep in mind that sometimes the verbal noun is related to, is obviously related to the is obviously I just had dinner, so okay, is obviously related to the verb, okay, but with these two words, there is a little bit of a relationship, but these are irregular verbs. So it's a function of language that very often the verb that is more commonly used is more likely to be irregular. That is, you can't tell what the past tense is, for instance, from the verb. Like we have these words in English, sit, sat. There's no way that you would be able to guess if you were a learner of English, that the past tense of sit was sat, right? Okay, so that's irregular. That's what we mean by irregular. And we can see that especially with the verb rach, which means to go or go, okay? So the verbal noun is dol. Hami a dol, ha iet a dol, va a dol, okay? He was going, they were going, they are going, I am going. And the example is ha a dol, he is going. Okay, so the verbal noun of rach is dol. Okay, now I will allay any anxieties in that in Gaelic there's only 10 irregular verbs. Okay, so we just have to learn 10 of them, and then things get a little bit easier for both the past tense and the verbal nouns. Okay, and hic would be the verb to come. Okay, chien would be the verbal noun. Vaia chien, she was coming. Okay, vaia chien, she was coming. Okay, and then you'll notice that the tense, that is what time frame we have for the verbal noun, is governed by the tense of the verb to be. Ha, va, be. Ha is, am, are, va was or were, be will be. Okay, so the verbal noun itself doesn't change tense. It's the what in English we would call the helping verb. Okay. Much as in English, so I am going, I was going, I will be going. You see, so the going doesn't change, it's the helping verb, okay? And then the question in the negative forms, Chaniel, okay, that's the present tense, or question form, avel, okay, or charo, was or were not, okay, anro, was or were not as a question, or chavi, will not be, okay, ambi, will be, okay, ambi, chavi, okay. Any questions about this so far? Okay, so that silence I take to signify perfect comprehension. Okay. Okay. Now, as we go through, and either tonight or as we go forward, so I know that we've covered some of this before, and it might be helpful to go over it again. If at any time, you feel that you already know this stuff and there's no need to go over it, please feel free to say something, or or if you want to be discreet about it, you can send me an email. That we're covering old ground, and you already know this stuff and it's boring to go over it again or whatever. Okay, so please, I'm here to serve your learning. Okay, all right. So, okay, so below we have a grid. Okay, of a question form, a subject, the verbal noun, and a noun, okay, to finish the sentence. So now we have two elements new, two other elements that are new, Jan, which is to someplace, okay? And let's see, so somewhere I thought I explained that somewhere. No, I did someplace, but anyway, so yeah, the word for to and from are included. Okay, so to would be gone, and from would be or as. Okay, Jan and or as. Okay, so now yan is, two. Okay, so so you don't have to worry about that. That doesn't change. Or as does change. And it changes according to the it means from, okay, like koas ahau, okay, where are you from? Where from koas, where from are you? Ahau, okay, koas. But remember the rule about two verbs together. You use the as when the noun, like right here, am bi I achin as an eklish. So when you're using a in this case either well, you're using an article, the, okay, as an eklish, as an skol. And in all these cases, the a apostrophe or the an signify the. Okay, they signify that. And so you can say office, from a office, okay, or in English, an office, okay, but it would be as an office, all right? Okay. So let's do one thing before we get started, and that's to go down the list and just make sure that we understand what the what the nouns are. And I'm going to put in another insert column to the right. Okay, all right. So eklish means what?
Church.
Church, yeah. On skol,
The
School.
school.
school, yeah. Avu,
A booth.
The shop.
Store.
The shop or booth.
yeah, it could be a booth, yeah. That's obviously what the word is related to, okay. A park,
A park.
yeah.
Mhm.
Office,
Office.
on rank,
France.
France, yeah, okay. Alapa,
Scotland.
Scotland.
Scotland, okay. Canada,
Canada.
Canada.
San Francisco,
San Francisco.
okay. On try,
The beach.
The
beach,
beach.
okay,
Yeah.
that's good. On game ball kosha,
Soccer
yeah, soccer game.
game.
On loch,
The
The
lake.
lake.
a Gailey,
Kaylee.
Okay.
Kurimkul.
I don't remember that
Is
one.
that the band?
No, that's a concert.
Oh, okay. I know it's music. Okay.
Yeah. You see, in kurum sometimes means something like a picnic, and kul is the genitive for music, so it'd be a music picnic.
Ah, how nice.
On Thai B,
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
okay. On Thai Shensha,
The pub.
the pub.
Bar.
On Thai Costa,
Hotel.
Oh, hotel.
okay. Gaki,
Home.
home, yeah. On Shomer,
Room.
room. On Thai Beck,
Isn't that the
Bathroom.
toilet? Bathroom.
restroom, toilet. Though, well, in Brit speak, it'd be toilet. It's not the physical toilet, but it's the room.
It's the room. Yeah.
Okay. A kitchen,
Kitchen. The
Kitchen.
kitchen.
yeah, okay. On garag,
The garden.
the garden, okay. Sometime you'll see it used as, it's not used this way here, but sometimes you'll see garag as meaning a wall.
Oh.
So it'd be the wall around the garden, in other words. But anyway, Ambala,
The town.
of the town or the city, though sometimes the city you'll see Ballamore. Okay, Amur,
The sea.
sea,
Yeah. The
yeah, could be ocean. Okay, Nabiauntain,
The mountains.
mountain.
mountains. Okay, very good. The mountains, plural. Okay, very good. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this over to you. And we're going to do this for a while. And don't worry about running out. Because one of the things I learned many, many years ago when I was taking a statistics class is how many different combinations we have here. And actually we have, if I did this right, we have something like 1,200 different combinations. So I don't think you're going to run out. Okay, so the game is one person. Yeah, so we have well, actually there's 3 of you, so we'll just all stay together, and we'll go kind of in a round robin. Okay, so you ask a question, you choose on B, Avel, or on Ro. Okay, and then you choose the subject of the sentence, me, u, it, Seamus, Ellis, such, whatever. Okay, and a dol or a chian, Jan or as. Okay, and then a noun that they're going to or coming from. Okay, and then the next person, the next partner, answers the question. Chaniel mi adol, Yanavu. Okay, okay. Or so you have to get the verbal noun right. You have to get the the place you're going to or from right, and you have to get the tense right. Okay, and so we have an example here. Partner 1, am bi mi adol yan an eklish. I don't know why I'm asking you if I'm going to church, but anyway, that's what they do. Okay, am I going to the church? Okay. Partner 2 answers B. Biu adol yan an eklish. Maybe I'm asking mom. Okay, do I have to go to church today? I don't know. And then partner 2 follows up the answer. Now, so note the complete answer. B. Biu adol. Okay, so yes, you will be going. Okay, and then partner 2 asks a question, and it doesn't have to be related at all to question number 1, the first question. Okay, be any kind of question you want to. Okay, Anro e chin asan rank. Was he coming from France? And then partner 2 answers Charo e chien asan rank. Okay, so so you have to answer the full question, and then of course partner 1 asks a question of their partner. And so since we are doing this round robin fashion, so for instance, we'll just go from the top of I have you stacked, Tim, Andrea, Heather, okay, and we'll go in that order. So Tim will ask a question of Heather. No, Tim will ask a question of Andrea. Andrea will answer, and then Andrea will ask a question of Heather. Heather will answer, and then Heather will ask a question of Tim, and so on and so forth. Okay. Okay. So and I'll be right here. Okay. To answer any questions, but the idea here is just to practice, just to get our tongues wrapped around the language and make these forms reflexive, train muscle memory. All right. Okay. All right. So any questions before we start? Okay, well, let's get started. Okay, so Tim, you lead off.
Ambi hu adol yan try.
Can you say that? Can you repeat that again,
sure.
Tim? I'm sorry.
Sure. Ambi hu adol yan try. Are you going to the beach?
Is that how do you say the BIVA BH DH? Havi. Havi me antrai.
Adol.
Hadol on try.
Yeah, adol yan try. Okay.
Adol.
Okay, gleva. And then Andrew just did something that's perfectly legal, which is ask for help. Okay, so repeat it. What does that word mean? How do you say this? I mean, so it's, that's what we're here for. Okay, that's what we're here for. Okay, so Andrea, if you could ask Heather a question, please.
MB U adult. Actually, I said that wrong. It would be, now am I supposed to say the ambi or can I say a VO?
Oh, yeah, that's your choice. So
Okay.
on B will be will you, will something. Avel is, or are you, or is he, okay? And on ro is the past tense, was.
Havil u far.
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry. What of the FARC? A dole or a chian?
A chian.
Okay, a chian.
Havil u a chian afar. Us.
Afar.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite getting this.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Was quite all right.
Asafar.
Asafark. Very good. Very good. Okay.
Be me a chin bark. Or I'm not sure how to say yes to this.
Okay. B.
Oh, just be.
Yeah.
Be. And then I would restate
B.
the
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the
be be me a chin fark.
okay.
Okay.
Let me make another column here. Okay. Column to the right. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me make another column here. Columns. Where am I? Okay. Okay, right here. Insert. Well, actually, it's good that we're doing this. I mean, because okay, so the answer would be okay.
BIDH.
Yeah, B or Chavi. Okay. 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 B would be yes and Javi would be no. Avel would be ha or Haniel.
Or Haniel.
For yes and no. Okay. And on ro, was, okay, or were, okay, would be va and charo.
Okay.
That
Okay.
works.
Okay, that helps.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So those are your possible answers. And yeah, and then remember that, so, and for each response, you would say the verb twice, once to mean no or yes, so hamiadol or chaniel miadol. Okay, so so you'd say it twice. You say the same answer verb twice, one to mean yes or no, and the other to complete the sentence. Okay, so those are the answers. Okay. All right. So Heather, why don't you ask?
Avel shin adolyan tyosta.
Ham Shin do Tai Osta.
Jan Tyosta. Okay, Gleva. Okay. So Tim, if you could ask Andrea now.
Avil it a chin yan school. School.
Us.
Okay.
Havil adol on school.
Okay. A chian.
Chian. Gosh darn it.
Yeah. Okay. And then remember that the answer, so what now a couple people have done this. Okay. So remember that this is the question form of L, and the answer form is right here.
Okay.
Okay. So Hayit, Achian, Asan school. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. So Andrea, if you could ask Heather a question.
Javier and G os on office.
You said Avilchi?
Yes. Was that correct, Michael?
Sheen, you said Sheen?
Sheen, yes.
Sheen.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Avilshin.
Okay.
Hashin. I forget if she said going or coming now. I forget.
I think she said coming,
Achian.
right? Achian?
Yeah, Achian.
Hashin, Achian, I forget what she said.
Office.
Office. Are we coming to the office? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Or from.
From.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, coming from. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And then Heather asked a question of Tim.
yes, I'm gonna ask Anro Seamus Adolyan Angarev
Angarag, okay, Leva.
Garag.
Okay. Ha, Seamus, Do, Anyan, and Garas.
Garag.
Gara.
Okay, Leva, okay. And then Tim, if you could ask a question of Andrea.
Okay. 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 Ambi Elisat Ado Yan Game Bakosa. Is she going to the game? Is Elizabeth going to the game?
Uh-huh.
Va ha an Alasach. Would I still say Hadolhan?
Adol. Yeah.
Adolhan. I'm sorry, what was game?
Game Bolkosha.
Game Bonkosha.
Okay, Leva. Okay. All right, Leva. And then Andrea, ask a question of Heather.
Javier Iat Anchi As Antaibig.
Okay.
Hanyel it Achin Taibik.
Awesome, Tybeck.
Asan Taibek.
Okay. No, they aren't coming from the bathroom. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. One of my first questions when I first learned this word, I asked my teacher, well, what do you call a small house?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all context. Okay.
B U Adolyan an Alaba.
Got an Alpa? Yeah, okay.
All right. Han Dio Ha Ado Alaba.
Okay. It was future tense, so it'd be
Be me, right?
yeah.
Okay, Javi.
Javi. Oh, too bad.
I wish.
Trug, okay. Is a bulk sad, or trug is sad. Okay, Leba. Okay, Tim.
All right. Robe, Alistair, Aldoyan, unlock.
Where? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Robe, Alistair, Aldoyan, unlock.
Unlock. Okay, clever. Andrea?
Haro, Alistair, Adol, Loch.
Lock. Okay, clever. Okay, okay. Yeah, so we're getting a little bit more fluid with this. So, okay, so let's keep it up. Okay. Heather? Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea. Ask Heather.
Um, Ambi, U, Adol, on English.
Okay.
Be me adol yan on Eklish.
Okay, Gleva. Okay. And Heather to Tim?
Avelu a chin on Fark. No, I said that wrong. I'm trying to say France.
Oh,
Oh,
and Tim?
Frank
On rank.
on rank.
Oh, one thing about pronunciation is very often, if not always, a G at the end of a word is pronounced like a K.
Okay.
So on rank. Okay. All right. Okay.
On
okay.
rank.
So Tim, that's yours to answer.
Okay. Bid me adore yan rank.
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 Okay. Leva. Okay.
Okay, I say. Avil it a chin yaki.
Okay. Leva.
Haniel, Yat, and Chai, Avaki,
Ayaki. Okay. Leva.
Ayaki,
Yeah, a chian.
Achian.
Uh-huh.
What did I say? Sorry.
You said something like a try or a tie or something.
Oh, sorry, I screwed that one up earlier. I don't even remember what.
It's okay. Yeah. You know, and I'll add that this might seem a little bit repetitive, and it is, but that's how we learn, and that's how we make this automatic. You know, so we just do it and do it and do it, and then eventually you don't even have to think about it. Okay, all right, so let's go. Andrea, if you can ask a question of Heather.
Havil, Shin, Hadol, Ahan, Loch.
Okay, Leva.
Shin adol yan unlock.
Unlock. Okay, Leva.
Look.
Uh-huh.
Tim MBA adol yan on Shamar.
Shomer.
Shomer.
Leva.
Shomer.
All right. Bid e adore yan Shomar.
Shomer. Okay, Leva. Uh-huh.
Okay. B who doyan kurum cool. The
Couldn't.
concert.
Uh-huh.
Um, the. Did you say me or ooh? I'm sorry, which one?
I said, ooh, as a Jew.
Okay. U Hadol
Me.
Yan.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, sorry, me. And then how do you say concert again? I'm sorry.
Couldn't cool.
Kurum Kul.
Okay, Dleva. Uh-huh. Couldn't cool. Okay, Dleva. Oh, and I want to go back to on Shomer. Sometime you'll see it as room.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ah, mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. So Andrea, if you could ask Heather.
Havil a Adolhan Alaba.
Haniale Adolian Halaba.
Uh-huh. Dleva.
Anro Iat Achian Asa Canada. Or Us Canada.
Okay.
Achian Canada.
Yeah. Okay, Dleva.
I repeated too many of those.
It's all right.
Piet doyan Canada.
I think she said Chin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Pity she in Canada.
Okay, Dleva. Okay. Your question now, Tim?
Oh, okay. I gotta think. Anro Rona Adoyan Kaylee. Haley.
Va
Mhm.
Rona Hadolhan Kaylee.
Yanan K.
Yanan Kaylee.
Okay, Dleva. Okay.
Onro Elisach Hadolhan on San Francisco.
Val Elisach Adolian San Francisco. B Shiv Adolian on school.
Okay. Hashib Adoyan school.
Okay. Did you say Sheen or she?
I said Shiv, which
Shiv, like you.
Shiv.
So.
Okay. Yeah. So then you'd answer Sheen or me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Dleva. Okay. So Tim,
All right.
question?
Bill E Achian Tai Osta.
Ha e Achian on Osta.
Austin Tyosta. Okay, Dleva.
Austin Osta.
Dleva.
Havil Iat Anchi us on Loch.
Austin Loch. Okay, Dleva.
It a chin on loch.
Okay, Leva. Okay, ask question.
Bu adol yan antrai.
Han. Be me Chian on Thai. On
Okay,
try. I mean on try.
yeah. I think she said adult. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
okay. Good.
All right.
Leva. Listen. Yeah, so so you guys will notice that this is a good exercise in hearing too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because a lot of times we hearing is something that we have to learn. As as odd as it sounds, we have to learn to hear particular sounds or words or meanings or whatever. Okay, all right, Liva. Okay, so we'll do this for a couple more minutes. Okay, so Tim, if you could ask Andrea a
Okay,
question.
sure. On robe. Shin. Chian. Kitchen.
Us the kitchen. Okay.
Haro, and chi. Oh, I'm sorry. Haro. Sheen, did you say Sheen?
Sheen, yes, Sheen. I think
Sheen, and chi, kitchen,
us the kitchen. Okay, Liva.
prosecution.
Yeah. And Andrea, that would be a Chian.
Oh, I gotta write this down.
Okay. Yeah. So if this helps, I'll go pronunciation, sort of like chi-in. Sort of like that, chi-in. Okay. Only pretty quick chi-in. And so the in would be, it's not chi-in, it's chi-in. Okay.
Chin.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, exactly like that. Very good. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the next section. Okay, but anyway, any questions or comments about this exercise?
This is a good one. I like this one. I mean, even though I struggle really, I struggle a lot with this, but this is really useful
Well, good.
because it gets your brain working and the different patterns.
Right. Yeah. And, and as you say, not just the brain, but the mouth, what the reflexes, because like in English, we don't have to think about, how to answer, but but when we're learning a new language, like we are with Gaelic, it's have to get all these mechanisms working, coherently,
Yeah. This is where like I like Duolingo. I use it a lot, like the others do as well. But because you can just think of the words mentally, it doesn't have the same follow through as something like this does.
Right. Yeah.
Speaking it out loud and to other people is a totally different experience.
Right. Yeah. And then, like you say, totally different experience to hear something and then kind of process it and then give a response. Yes. So we'll do a lot more of these, and I think this is kind of the pattern of how we'll operate going forward. And I know before I would lecture a lot and have a short lesson, but I think we're going to reverse that. Have a short lecture, like one or two things, and then practice it. Okay, Leva. Okay, I'm glad this works for you. Okay. And I'll just remark that because that's been one of the things that I've been thinking about. You have online lessons and material that are along the line of Duolingo. I mean, good information, but they don't give practice, of actually using the language. I mean, so the knowledge remains kind of passive and, like you say, Andrea, thinking it, but not using it. So anyway, all right, Leva. Okay, all right, okay. So, scale nechechina. Okay, skill the Shechina, in which we learn some days of the week and the very important lesson of being careful not to mess with the fairies. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to transfer here to my my PowerPoint. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The Botik Krotik, I guess Nashiachen. Okay, so that's Nabotik, the old men, Krotik, humped back, and the Shiachen. Okay, the fairies. Okay, and the Shiachen. And we have a word in English that's related to this, which would be banshee. Okay, which is a female fairy, ban shia. Okay, the feminine ban, meaning a woman fairy. Oh, but this is Nishiakin, just fairies in general. Okay, Nabotik, Krotik, I guess Nishiakin. All right, okay. Vagias votik afurich aansaklaan. Okay. Va'iet lechela krotak. Okay, all right. So Vagias, that's two when applied to people. Okay, Gias votik, that's old men. Afurich, lived.
Living, yeah.
In the
Glen.
in the Glen. Okay. Va'yit lechela krotak. They were together, or they were both humped back. Krotak. Okay. La vabotachown. Okay. One day, there was an old man. That doesn't quite make sense. Okay. She is dol antenum of air. Okay. Can anybody tell me what that means?
Donald, his name was not. His name was
Donald
Donald.
was his name.
Yeah, Donald was his name. Okay. For crutch an dream ak. Okay.
His back.
His back was humped.
Crooked.
Yeah.
Broken.
Yeah. Crooked or humped back. Eka. Okay. Okay. All right.
Dream.
All right. Okay. La vadol akoshik ansakolia.
That he was walking in the woods.
Yeah, one day he was walking in the woods via Klunshin kill a Shane.
He heard. He was hearing.
Someone singing?
Yeah, singing
and dancing
and music. Kill.
music. Oh,
Kill music and Shane singing. Okay. Via fechen hierchen a downser.
He saw fairies dancing.
he saw fairies. Yeah.
Yeah. He saw. Okay. And then here you'll notice that we're using the progressive. He was seeing, but we can use it in this case to indicate the past tense, okay, or the present tense or whatever. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Va'yet Shane Jaluin Jimarsht.
They were
They
singing.
were singing.
The days of the week, I don't remember.
Monday, Tuesday?
Monday, Tuesday. Very good. Yeah. Jaluin Jimarsht. Va'yet Shane show Arist August Arist.
They were singing it over.
This again and again.
Again and again. Yeah, they were singing this again and again. Okay. Vadol Ageich Jakirton.
Donald
was listening
said
to
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. He shouted Ageich.
Oh, okay. He shouted.
Yeah. So this might be a little confusing. Eishtech would be
Geish.
would be hearing. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can do this. Eishtech would be hearing. You see, so they kind of look similar.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But here
And
he,
they sound similar too.
well, yeah, they do. A gay stich. Yeah. 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 Very much so. Okay. August van Schiechen Tolacha.
Fairies were happy.
The fairies were happy.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Thank you. The fairies were happy. Okay. Vaete Shane, Jaluin, Gimarsh, Jaluin, Gimarsh, Jaluin, Gimarsh, Jakirton.
They were
They
singing
say
Monday,
Monday,
Tuesday.
Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Very good. August Vaete Play Holach.
And they were
They were
very
very happy.
Very happy. Yeah. Okay. Van Ri Nanshiechen, a Finek, Jehu Giri.
The king of the fairies.
said, what do you want?
Yeah. Asked, what do you want? Okay. And then Erget or?
Silver or gold. Silver or gold.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Vadol occur on live echa it on dream.
Well,
I
his
know
hand
something about his back.
He put his hand
Okay.
on his back.
on his back. Hamia giri nachel on croch akam.
Oh,
I don't
I don't
want
want to
this.
be.
I
held
want
back.
to not have a crooked back.
Yeah. The hump.
Oh,
Okay.
Is that pain, sore?
Huh?
No.
What?
Croit is crooked.
Croach. No, that's a hump.
Oh,
Yeah, like a humpback. Croach. Okay. Liver. Van Rie a torst slot ruik. I guess
The king-
van. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The king was
A torst slot ruik. I guess van croach adol erfalef. Okay. The king took a torst slot.
is it a wand or something?
dick.
Yeah, a wand or a stick. Yeah, depending on how you want to translate it. Ruik, that's magic.
Mm.
Agus van Croach Adol Erfalov, and the hump went away. Oh, there we have Adol, right?
Mhm.
Dole. And
Okay.
follow.
Erfalov. And Druic, that's related to
Oh, the druids.
the Druids. Exactly right. Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Es war Dol Chodjirich Rislat Ieskach.
That was so.
Was as straight as
As a stick.
Fish or something?
a fishing pole.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I know it's fish
Okay.
something.
Yeah, a slot stick, whatever, ieskak, a fishing pole. Okay, yeah, okay. On Allah, the next day,
Next
Vadol
day.
Koshik ounce of Allah.
He was walking in the town
No, the next day.
Huh?
the next
Aek
day.
takerst karich eka.
It was something with his friend.
Yeah. He met his friend.
Okay.
More like happened upon. Well, we'd say met, but it's a kind of meet. It's not a set meeting. It's like you
Like a
have
bumped into?
bumped into, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
Vakroch an dream eka kuchuk.
The hump on his back
Yeah.
was gone. I don't know.
Yeah, he also had a hump on his back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Also kuchuk.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good chick.
Okay. Van Karich agra Kachivel and Croch Aket.
where did your humpback go?
Exactly.
The friend said, yeah.
Vadol Aginsh on Scalach.
Donald was
Inch told. Well, on
Scaling.
Scaling.
story.
Story. Yeah.
Story.
Donald told the story. Okay.
Ah.
On Allah von Dunya Akoshik Ansakolia.
the other day
Uh-huh.
It was walking in the
or
woods.
yesterday.
Walk in the
I don't
woods, yeah. No, the next day on
know.
Allah.
Oh, the next day. Okay.
By Clunchin Kill August Shane.
And he was listening to the
was
music and singing. I
Music
mean,
and
singing.
singing.
He heard music and singing. By Fechen and Sheechen a Downsik August Shane.
Then he saw the fairies dancing and singing.
Fairies dancing and singing.
Monday,
Blue.
Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Monday,
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Monday, Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
That's right. And by it
Yeah.
And they were very happy.
Jeluin.
Okay. And Van Dunya Agaich Jarstoon.
Jarstoon. Is that Thursday?
Uh-huh. And that's Thursday. And Harona Sheikh and Tolacha.
The fairies weren't happy.
Yeah. Vayit Fergach.
They were furious, or they were
Yeah, they're free, furious.
or mad or something.
Yeah, mad. Yeah. Hij te miluch an oran aken. How a miluch an oran aken.
They didn't like his singing.
Right. Yeah, you spoiled our singing, our song. Okay. A makasholat. A makasholat. So here we have something that's not a sentence, it's just out of here. Out of here with you. Okay, something like that. A makasholat. Okay. Okay. Is vayita kroch ela an droom echa.
So they gave him another hump.
They gave him another hump on his back.
Oh
Poor
my.
guy.
Poor guy.
Those fickle fairies.
Fickle fairies. Via dolhaki le dach kroch an dream echa.
So he went home with
2 humps
Yeah, 2 humps
on his back.
on his back. Yeah, okay. Via Anisha dach rotak.
He wasn't once.
had
Yeah, he
two.
was now dach rotak. He was 2 humped. Da
Oh,
would be
he was now. Is that similar to a niche?
yeah, yeah. It's the same thing. Okay. So, oh, okay. Where are we now? Okay, yeah. Okay. Anisha equals Anish, only it's more emphatic.
Mm.
I mean, you're really stretching it out. You're really making an emphasis of it. Okay. Okay. Via Anisha, he was now 2 humped. Okay. Poor guy. Okay. Anyway, on Kriach. Okay, the end. Okay. All right. So don't mess with the fairies.
Mm-mm.
Okay. And we've learned half the days of the week. Jaluin, Jimarsh, Jakirtan, Jastoon. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So Jan La Hayan Jew. What is today? What day is today?
Jalua.
Jaluin. Okay, very good. Okay.
Jaluin.
Okay. It's the first one. Jaluin, Jimarsh, Jaluin, Jimarsh, Jaluin, Jimarsh, Jakirtan, Jastoon. Okay. Okay. All right. Leva. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I have a little song. Oran Neshechina. Oran Neshechina. Song of the week. It's Imikrut Dachunami. Okay. All right. So let's read through it and then we'll sing it. Okay. All right, so it's Imikrut Achunami.
So really, Runa,
Ruta Hunami.
It's Imikrut Arainmi.
as
It's
soon as Runa,
Ruta
Arain
Rain
me.
Me.
Okay. As many things that I have seen, as many things that I have done. Okay. It's Imikrut Achunami.
It's Mikruta Hunami.
Hanami.
Amui Efig Nahaicha.
Amui
Amui
Efi
Efi
Navai here.
Koi.
Amui would be outside. Efig Nahaicha would be all over the night. Okay. Or all night.
Hoika.
Okay. Hi. Now hi.
Hoika.
Is imikrut hunami is imikrut rain me.
Ish.
Shimmerita
Imek ruta. He read me.
Is imikrut
Hunami.
hunami mui fug na hai.
Mui
Hoika. Hoika.
Kunami na pishigan.
Hunami
na
Pishigan.
Na pishigan. Na pishigan.
Pishigan.
The kittens. I saw the kittens. Kunami na pishigan speeders McIntyre.
Hunami na
Pishigan is
Pishigan
Spirish McIntyre.
Okay. I saw the kittens on the soldier sun roost. Okay. Kunami na pishigan na pishigan na pishigan.
Hunami na
Pishigan.
Kunami na pishigan speeders McIntyre.
Hunami na Pishigan Spirish McIntyre.
Okay. Kunami na kuchigan na kuchigan na kuchigan.
Hunami na Kuchigan.
I'm sorry, that would be kutigan, not a
Kutigan.
kutigan.
Kuchigan.
Kunami na kutigan alt namul. Namul.
Hunami na Kuchigan.
Hunami na Kutigan Altamul.
Ja, a kluich alt namul na.
Mulin.
Mulna.
Wait, say it one more time.
Alt namulna.
Mulna.
Alt namulna. Okay. I
Mulna.
saw the cutties, and the cutties are little fish. Okay. Play on the Mulna stream. Okay. It's a alt would be a stream. You know,
Alt
stream
namul.
of the Mulna. Okay. All right. Kunami na kutigan. Kutigan.
Hunami na Kutigan na Kutigan na Kunikin.
Kunami na
Hunami na
kutigan.
Kutigan. Kulich.
Hunami na Kuchigan.
Mulna.
Namulna.
Mulna.
Okay. Gleva. All right. Gleva. Okay. So let's.
Michael, my kids and I sing this song.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is this is one they know.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Yeah. And do you have the link for it too?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Odleva. Okay. All right. So here we go. So here's the link, and so here we have the woman that will teach us the song, and she'll walk us through it, and then we'll sing it as well. Okay. All right.
Hello, agus fáilte go.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. Okay. All right.
Óran na seach ginne Cóla Ramsa Josie Duncan. Hello and welcome to Song of the Week with me, Josie Duncan. Today we're going to be learning a song called Shimig Ruth Achunami, which is a Porster Bale. So the first line is also the title of the song, Shimig Ruth Achunami. And the melody for this line goes like this. Shimig Ruth Achunami. One more time. Shimig Ruth Achunami. And now after this we have Shimig Ruth Arain me. I've done many things. Shimig Ruth Arain me. That's Shimig Ruth Arain me. With the melody again. Shimig Ruth Achunami. Shimig Ruth Arain me. And moving on, we're going to repeat the title of the song again. Shimig Ruth Achunami. And then we have a mwy fug na huige. A mwy fug na huige. That means out during the night. A mwy fug na huige. So together, this is line 2. Shimig Ruth Achunami, a mwy fugna huige. Now, when we put those two lines together, we have our entire A part. So I'm going to sing for you now the whole of the A part, which is Shimig root a hunami, Shimig root a rainmi, Shimig root a hunami, a mui fugna huige. Shimig root a hunami, Shimig root a rainmi, Shimig root a hunami, a mui fugna huige. And again. Shimig root a hunami, Shimig root a rainmi, Shimig root a hunami, a mui fugna huige. One more time for our A part. Shimig root a hunami, Shimig root a rainmi, Shimig root a hunami, a mui fugna huige. Now, moving on to our first B part, we have hunami na pishakin, na pishakin, na pishakin. So it's very repetitive, which is always helpful when you're learning a new song. That's our first line. Hunami na pishakin, na pishakin, na pishakin. And the melody goes like this. Hunami na pishakin, na pishakin, na pishakin. Hunami na pishakin, na pishakin, na pishakin. Hunami na pishakin, na pishakin, na pishakin. So you've seen a kitten. The second line of our first B part is Hunami na pishakin spirish machkin haiger. And the melody goes like this. Hunami na pishakin spirish machkin haiger. Again. Hunami na pishakin spirish machkin haiger. So our first B part is comprised of the lines Hunami na pishakin, na pishakin, na pishakin. And the second one, Hunami na pishakin spirish machkin haiger. So now let's put that together. Hunami na pishakin, na pishakin, na pishakin. Hunami na pishakin spirish machkin haiger. One more time. Hunami na pishakin, na pishakin, na pishakin. Hunami na pishakin spirish machkin haiger. And now what we will do is sing the A part again, which we've already learned, but as a wee reminder, the words are Shimig root a hunami, Shimig root a rainmi, Shimig root a hunami, a mui fugna huige. Shimig root a hunami, Shimig root a rainmi, Shimig root a hunami, a mui fugna huige. Now moving on to our second B part, so we're over halfway through the song now, and once you have this, you have the whole thing. So our second B part starts with Hunami na kutikin, na kutikin, na kutikin. I have seen cuddies, 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 and cuddies are a type of fish. Hunami na kutikin, na kutikin, na kutikin. Hunami na kutikin, a cloich alt na mailne. I have seen the cuddies playing at the river of alt na maune. So the first line of the melody goes like this. You'll recognize this from before. Chunna mina kutakin na kutakin na kutakin. And the second line goes like this. Chunna mina kutakin na kloicher alt na maune. Chunna mina kutakin na kloicher alt na maune. One more time. Remember, when you have this, you have the whole song. Chunna mina kutakin na kutakin na kutakin. Chunna mina kutakin na kloicher alt na maune. So now we're going to sing the whole thing, remembering that every part repeats. So the structure of the song will go like this. Our A part, which is Shimagrut economy, Shimagrut around me, twice. Then our first B part, which is Honami na pishikin, twice. Our A part, again with the repeat, Shimagrut economy. And then our last B part, which is Honami na kutikin. So please sing along with me now. Shimagrut economy. Shimagrut economy, Shimagrut around me, Shimagrut economy, Amir fagna heiche. Shimagrut economy, Shimagrut around me, Shimagrut economy, Amir fagna heiche. Chunna mina pishakin na pishakin na pishakin. Chunna mina pishakin spirish machen heije. Chunna mina pishakin na pishakin na pishakin. Chunna mina pishakin spirish machen heije. Shimagrut economy, Shimagrut around me, Shimagrut economy, Amir fagna heiche. Shimagrut economy, Shimagrut around me, Shimagrut economy, Amir fagna heiche. Chunna mina kutakin na kutakin na kutakin. Chunna mina kutakin na kloicher alt na maune. Chunna mina kutakin na kutakin na kutakin. Chunna mina kutakin na kloicher alt na maune. Thank you very much for singing with me. Cheers!
Cheers. Okay.
Hallo, ek is Paaltje Rach, go ouren na seachtaine, cóil na raamsa, Josie Duncan.
Okay, let's see. Gotta pause that. Okay. All right. Okay. Where are we? Okay, here we are. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Imikarutta hunami. Okay. Two things. I'm gonna share screen again. Share. Okay, I'll just point out that let's see. Ahunami. Spelled out, you'll see this written ahunich me. Okay, but very often people pronounce it ahuna. Okay, and then right here are alt namoilna. Okay, it's very often translated as the river of alt namoilna or something like that. Okay, but I think that's just because that's what fits into English. It's actually the stream of moilna, because it's actually physically a little stream. It's not a river. And alt means stream. And so, so it's not Avin alt na moilna. It's just stream of moilna. Okay, anyway, but that's just a translation thing. And I think that you see it like that because the stream of moilna doesn't quite fit into English or something like that, because I've seen in several cases people translate it as the river of alt na moilna, which is kind of repetitive. Anyway, just a couple tiny points. Okay, anyway, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna stop share. Okay, all right. Anyway, any questions? Any questions? Okay, okay. All right, so send me any notes that you have, any notes or questions that you might have. Okay, and I will come order, continue, carry on. And Himu an hechen. I will see you next week. All right. Aikava.
Carrie.
Aikava. Aikava.